guys, it's DeathMonk here. Today we're going to be talking about some rather interesting information concerning Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. Now, I've got quite a bit to talk about here, guys, so if you do find this video interesting, drop a like, hit the subscribe button if you're new, hit the notification bell so you don't miss an upload, and let's get straight into this. So, for those who don't know, there's recently been a hashtag going around for Call of Duty Warzone, where you can actually view like your combat record within Modern Warfare 2 and Warzone itself. All you need to do is make sure you guys use the hashtag COD Combat Record on Twitter, and include Call of Duty in the tweet, and also include your Activision ID, and you actually get to view your statistics. Now, I think I managed to do this for mine. I'll see if I can bring these up on screen here for you guys. Just trying to see if I can get these replies up here for you. Where is it? I'm sure I included it somewhere. Let's see if I can locate it here for you guys. Got that much. Is that right? Anyway, but if you do decide to use that, you will also receive. There's mine. Now, mine isn't fantastic, but just to prove to you guys, it actually does work. So if you wanted to check out what your statistics are for Warzone and for Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer, make sure you guys do check that out. Also, on top of this, just more involved in the live event. Obviously, for those who don't know, the event, it will be called Shadow Siege. It's going to be taking place on August the 17th. That's really interesting. Now, I did cover the weapon code names in another video. If you want to check that out, I'll leave that link down in the description and at the end of this video. There's also going to be those various different kill streaks and lethal grenades as well there. Here, Malay on Twitter actually managed to find the Modern Warfare 3 pop-up banner, which will appear somewhere on screen when you boot up the game. So I'm presumably they'll probably be at the top. No, my luck. It's been faded out due to copyright, so if you want to check that out, make sure you guys do before it disappears. We've also got this. We're going to be launching some sort of missile at some point during the live event. Presumably that's going to be in our MAZRAH. Also, on top of this, we recently found out that there's actually, if you go into Al MAZRAH right now, there's actually a boat which can be located to the east of Fortress, I believe, Al Bagra Fortress, on the Warzone map. Now, you will find this specific boat all the time in Warzone. Presumably, it's going to be up to the live event. Now, from what I understand, there are DMZ missions involved with specifically using that boat. So, if you do take a look at the Shadow Company DMZ missions, I believe it's tier 2 if I'm not mistaken. There is a challenge involving that boat, and a rather interesting, I think it's like a rocket container if I'm not mistaken here, guys. I'll just see if I can pull up an image of it. But that's really interesting. Just give me 1 second. Now, shout out to YouTuber Geeky Pastimes. I'm using his footage for this. So as you guys can see, we've got some missile containers with the actual emblem of Connie on the side of it. We've also got a quote which reads, "In Russian, I've got eyes on some weapons that will be able to blast open the objective with plausible deniability. We'll need security on those observatory tunnel entrances," which would make sense with the observatory number 1 tunnel that I did cover in another video already. "Get forces ready to reinforce the area if they get a signal." So that's really interesting there. Which refers to this tunnel. Now, I did cover this in a previous video already, so just to give you a bit of a heads up as to where that is, it's just west of Zaya Observatory there. Tier 2, the old place. So it seems that Connie has overtaken Building 21 after we left. Not unexpected on our part, but we want to clean up any objectives we might have left there. And will you our cleanup crew? Reportedly, Connie soldiers got their hands on our extraction procedures from the lab. Get that for us, will you? So that's a really interesting little challenge there. On top of this, we've also got what appears to be another quote from Graves. "Now that we've gathered all the data we can, our job is to move all sensitive data to secure hard drives to transport to HQ immediately. Remember, Shadows, Connie's going to be watching us to blast a hole through any transport exiting the compound. Use the tunnels underneath the DRC to load up the armoured truck at Building 1. Good luck out there. So that's really interesting there. So that's really interesting to make a note of for those who are interested. So this is obviously referring to Tunnel 1. I think that's what T represents, tunnel. But we'll have to wait and see what's going to be happening with that in the near future. So make sure you guys keep your eyes peeled for those. Now, with these specific missile containers, they'll only appear in DMZ once you actually have Tier 2 unlocked on the Shadow Company DMZ missions. I've tried to look for it on Battle Royale and Resurgence, but it was nowhere to be found. So, for those who are wondering why that wasn't appearing, that's the reason. Obviously, we got this image here from the Call of Duty blog post when Season 5 was first announced. On top of this, the description read, drop into Call of Duty Warzone to experience the worldwide reveal for Call of Duty 2023 in a limited time event. Join the ranks of Shadow Company to take on colony forces and secure the chemical weapon threat before it's too late. Now, basically what they're saying is this is potentially related to Nova 6, which we believe MAZRAH is after. So that's really interesting to take note of as well. Now, interestingly, over the last few days, or if I'm not mistaken, I believe the last 24 hours, I'm pretty sure most of you guys have heard of TP from Optic Gaming. Now, he's actually received something rather interesting from Call of Duty themselves, possibly promoting Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. So we're going to take a listen to this video here, guys.
For those just joining in, we got a Call of Duty package. We had to piece together these different parts of the phone. We got a note that says, I was barely able to get this out of the prison. No time to explain. Use these items to prepare for what's to come. Now I'm getting text messages on this burner phone. It said, don't call this number. Unknown caller only on it. And we got another message right now.
So basically what they're saying is Optic TP has basically received a kind of like a bricked phone, if you will. And on that phone, he received messages from an unknown caller. Now, we suspect at this present moment in time that unknown caller could potentially have been Vladimir Makarov. So that's really interesting there. Apparently on top of this, Swag, I think it's from FaceClan if I'm not mistaken, also received something rather interesting. Now, I'll just see if I can manage to pull up some footage. I believe he shared a video on this. Here we go. So courtesy of Modern Warzone, this is a video of him receiving his package that he got from Call of Duty.
Got me some slides.
You got a big ass foot.
What?
Something's in it.
Gotta open it.
Andy?
Yeah, do I get a package? Come on, Call of Duty.
What was this?
Actually,
Little blanket, John?
shit talking hell.
I think it was just to ship it in. To protect everything.
Oh.
Hey, what's in? Oh, it's got a cut in it.
There's a cut in the shoe?
Oh, some slides, some sandals,
What
whatever
is
you want to call them.
No shot. What? It was like Easter egg? What?
What is it?
Is that a mobile battery?
Is that a
battery?
battery? Oh, it's
Nah.
a chip?
Cell phone
It's
battery.
a battery.
It's a battery.
It's a camera battery.
What's in this?
Something to shoot? The
Hey,
fuck?
they sent you a whole ass Easter egg, dog.
It's a bar of soap.
Got me some slides?
Okay, so basically what he's saying there, during that piece of footage that you guys just saw, FaceSwag actually did receive some slides, or if you're from the UK, sandals, flip-flops, whatever you want to call them. And within the sole of that pair of slides is a mobile phone battery. That's really interesting there. He also received a tin can. So a tin can, not exactly sure what was inside, but I'm assuming it may have been that bar of soap, but that's really interesting. Soap obviously referring to the character. And he also received something else later on. Let's just see if I can bring that back. So we received a pair of slides, a mobile phone battery in the side of the slide there. So that's interesting there. I'm assuming he also received one of those cell phones as well. So if you So if you take, let's say, the word slide, the can, and cell, which so it's kind of like an American term for a cell phone or a mobile phone. Slide, can, cell. Slide cancel. So it looks like slide cancelling will be in Modern Warfare 3, guys. So I want to know what you guys' thoughts are of that. Let me know in the comments box down below. So it looks like you got a paint can with a charger in it, for the charger potentially for the mobile phone, a bar of soap with a SIM card inside, a sandal with a phone battery, and a blanket with a Nokia phone. So, as you guys can see, marketing is clearly kicking up a gear for Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. Let me know what your guys' thoughts are. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell to miss an upload. And within the package, she will also receive a note which read, I was barely able to get this out of the prison. No time to explain. Use these items to prepare for what's to come next. So, that is really very, very interesting. So, got a lot to look forward to for Modern Warfare 3. I'll obviously be covering it here on the channel. Make sure you guys stay tuned. Make sure you guys like and subscribe, hit the notification bell so no upload, and I'll see you for the next one. Until then.